Yo, 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 yo. What's up, what's up, what's up? Nah. Got another casty cast for you guys. I got part 2 of the Hydra Rabbit season or series tournament. This is game number 3. We got Hydra on the Protoss. Got Rabbit on the middle Zerg. So we haven't seen a ZVP, we haven't seen a Protoss yet, so will be the first Protoss of this series. And if you guys aren't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. If you want to hit that notification bell, find out when I'm posting. I try to post once a day. Hit that. But if you don't want to, I mean, it's up to you. Got a little scouty scout right here with the Overlord, and not gonna see anything. And we'll start probably bringing it up here. I go a little bit far. Here's your pool and chokey choke, and we got a Nexus. And then Hydra usually goes for, he'll save this probe, bring it up here, and then he'll go for 4 gateways, and then he goes for a Nexus, and then he makes 4 Zods. So pretty standard stuff. So this guy should make 4 gateways. Brilliant there. BG. And there's your 4th one. See if he makes a pylon. I don't think he does, but looks like he's going to. Do a little swirly swirl. There's your pylon. So, going to get 400 minerals, make that Nexus. Here's your scout right here. And let's get the vision of Rabbit. Gonna put up his creep colony, and we'll see if he gets that gas. Looks like he's gonna have some Zerglings on the way. 4 Zerglings. And let me move my mic just a tad. So I think it's gonna be a 4-part series. This is part 2. And this guy seems a little bit faster. So gonna spot out Hydra right here. Gonna see that gateway, and gonna send in these Zerglings right here. So we'll see if Hydra's ready for this. He's got the Nexus, getting 4 Zealots, but usually gets 2 pylons over here. And gonna get some kills, a little spread. Gonna try to clip these Zerglings. See how many probes he loses. And there's 1 kill, 2 kills, and that guy's basically dead. So you can pull 2 of his probes and take out that Zergling. But he does have the Zealots out, so he's got 4 Zealots, and comes 2 more creep counties. So now Rabbit knows he's up against a triple Nexus, and he is up against 4 gateways. And I wonder if Rabbit has studied Hydra at all to have an idea of what he's up against. I don't think so, but and now Hydra is going to scout with his Zealots in all 4 spots. Seeing that there's an Overlord here, we'll see if he pulls back this Zealot, and he is going to see that. And so we'll see if he gets maybe 2 gas and maybe starts building in the middle. Hydra does like to get about 8 to 12 Zealots and just kind of go for that frontal attack. Take out a couple Sunkens. And this Overlord's going to get that information. Can basically stay in here all day. There's no gas. And there's no forge. Going to put that right over the mineral patch, which is really annoying. Here's your 8 Zealots. And 3 gas, 4 gas for Hydra. So a little bit different. Usually he goes for 2. Gets a forge and a cyber. And Hydra going to split these guys up. So Zerglings still come in here. 4 more Zealots are coming out. And yeah, this is his typical kind of build. And I'm not the biggest fan of it, to be honest. I don't really like the triple. I'd like to see Hydra aggressive early on. You see how easy players make it. Obviously Buell going PvZ. I'd like to see him kind of mimic Buell's kind of PvZ because he has the multitask for it. And this build is just, it's too reliant on these Zealots and not able to, can't even get anything really done. And now look at Rabbit. He's got 4 macro hatcheries. Going to be getting probably 2 gas at the same time. Not going to lose any of his probes. He's got some Zerglings. Might even be able to send in these Zerglings after. And then do a little damage with that, and also get some information. Hydra goes for that triple forge, gets that that gets those upgrades. See if he gets that Citadel. There's a robotics, and the Citadel will probably come right after. Unless, I mean, if you went for this build and went into Speed Zealots, I think you can max out in about 7 minutes and then get some Templars as well. And then slowly go for drops. I think that works, but yeah, we'll see how this one plays out. Maybe Rabbit will get a couple of chambers up here. He's got an Overlord right here. Let's see what his vision is. He's got the Overlord in here. See if Hydra gets a Dragoon. 2 Dragoons right there. So there's your triple upgrades. Got the Citadel almost done. Robotics almost done. Gonna take out this Overlord. And here's your Hydralisk Den, a lair. And gonna get that Templar Archives. Or there's your support bay. Probably get that Templar Archives pretty soon. Maybe get a couple cannons around here just in case against mutas. And he has to get range for his Dragoons. Gonna get a choke cannon. Might send a Zealot in to see how big this choke is. You got 10 Sunkens right here. And Rabbit can probably start making Hydras. It's getting speed. Probably will make Hydras right after this. Maybe make another hatchery or 2. Or it looks like he's gonna build a ton of Sunkens up here. Looks like he's got these drones up here to really build a lot of Sunkens. Maybe some chambers. Yeah. So good move there by Rabbit. And this is what I'm talking about. Rabbit can really choke up and turtle up and play a long game. So see if he's got some Hydras on the way. He's got 8 Hydras on the way. Doesn't really get too much defense back here. And that's why Hydra should send out some of his Dragoons and try to take out any Overlords on the side. As well as maybe just get a Stargate and get a Corsair real quick. But he's done this build a lot. It's worked for the most part. 6 macro hatcheries right there, plus another one, 7, and he's got 4, so 11. And gonna have 3 robotics facilities. Let's see if he's got speed on the way. If he already got speed, I don't think so. He might have forgot to get speed. Sending some Dragoons on the side, so he's gonna start trying to take out the side of any Overlord vision. And Rabbit's just having all day to really build up his base. He's got a couple Hydras to help out with drops, but really has a lot of time. This is how Hydra likes to play his PvZ. Here is your more gateways for Hydra. And 6, 7, so was that 14? Nah, 13, 16, 19. So he's got 19 Sunkens up here. These guys all attacking at the same time. Rabbit likes to get that Queen's Nest up here. Buys him time. If the choke does die, it's another 850 hit points. That has to go down. So we'll see if Rabbit starts building a bunch of spore colonies on the side. And let's see what Hydra's up to. He's got a drop over here. He's got a drop over here. Gonna go for a double drop. We saw Buell's PvZ. Actually, we saw Rabbit's PvZ, and it was pretty epic with the drops. This is why you need to get some Corsairs to take out these Overlords on the side. Couple Queens for Rabbit. And I always feel like you need a hive to get the Queens, but you don't. You just need the Queen's Nest. See if the upgrades. There's your 111. Getting 222. Here's a Corsair. Probably going to get 2 more Stargates. Always want to call them Starports. And this hive is getting closer. We'll see if a Sunken comes back here. Rabbit not spending his money that well. Can probably get 4 more hatcheries right here. And Hydra going to go for the attack. Got a drop coming right here. And there's 2 Templars in there. We'll see if this gets sniped out. No lurkers back here. And going to drop and get a storm off. And this drop was sneaking in over here, but I think it got sniped out. So not going to get too many kills right there. Let's see if the upgrades are one upgrade on attack right there. And getting all 3 of his upgrades. So here's your robotics in the middle. And Hydra complaining about lag. And this is why I don't really like this build. Because look at how long Rabbit has to really just build up his base. Gonna spread all of these overlords around, get all the vision in the world. Some Corsairs are gonna try to take out some of this, but probably gonna get some Scourges and take out those Corsairs. And Hydra's gonna continue to build up his base, get some defense around his main. These upgrades are gonna be close, and probably gonna start getting these Reavers in the middle. But we'll probably see 8 more hatcheries for Rabbit. There's your 1-1. And this is what Hydra likes to do. He likes to play a long game like this. And especially with a PvZ, I'm not a big fan of this matchup or this build order. But here's a drop coming from Hydra, and gonna try to sneak this drop around. He's got 4 Templars. I do like that he puts 4 Templars in here. And here comes the drop, trying to sneak this in. And there's some lurkers here, so we'll see if this drop gets any kills. And I think it got some kills. Going to go all the way down to 39 drones, 37, and 22. So good drop there by Hydra. Should have 2-2 pretty soon, just about now. And can use these Reavers to start pushing through the middle. We'll see if Rabbit, he's got a lot of money, so... And he should get a couple Sunkens back here, just so he can kind of grow his creep colony, get some more lurkers, and probably will get a Defiler mount if he doesn't. He's getting a Greater Spire, and the Reaver's gonna start pushing from the front. See if he's got damage. Does have the damage upgrade. I'm just going to try to push and then push in with these cannons right here. Here's your observatory. Another drop coming from Hydra. Going to go right down the middle, I'm guessing. 3 Templars in there. If he can land this drop, he'll be in a good spot. See if this gets sniped out. This is a lot of lurkers. Going to start pulling the drones. There's your Templar, and the lurkers are going to take care of business. So, good job there by Rabbit. Not going to lose any of his drones. And I'm guessing an observer is going to be on the way. 2 more Reavers. Needs to finish off this hatchery. And going to build some more cannons on the side. Here's another drop for Hydra. And there is a Queen and some Hydras then there. And this one's going to get through. Needs to drop the... Dragoon's going to get a storm off, and going to get 2 storms off, but still has 64 drones. So, see if he's getting his 3-3-3. There's his 3-3-3 on the way. And going to get rid of some of his probes. He's got 87. Needs to micro that guy a little bit backwards. So, playing this one pretty decently. Kills that hatchery. And I'm sure another drop will be coming soon. Using these Corsairs to try to snipe out any overlords on the side. Here's a drop. No, it's just shuttles. And gonna put these guys on the side and maybe try to act like they're drops, but and make Rabbit have to pull. He's got a bunch of drones right here. And maybe Hydra will just build start building cannons all around, and then also you can build a robotics facility right here and really just spot abuse. Drop right here, drop right here, drop right here. Using these Reavers up front, he's got a lot. I don't see any Guardians. Guessing some Mutas will be on the way pretty soon. There's 2 Mutas, and here comes a drop right down the middle. And is he going to get the storm off? And he's going to get a storm right there. And 61 drones for Rabbit. Some more overlords coming out here. Let's see what the vision is of Tokyo. Got some Guardians here. Hydra needs to start pushing with these Reavers a little bit faster. Here's another drop. So doing a pretty good job with these drops. This drop is going to get spotted out. And let's see if Toki sees that. Bring in some more drones up here and going to keep building more Sunkens. So Guardians are finished. Going to use these right away and take out these Reavers right there. Hydra going to probably go for the attack. He should have 3-3 real soon. Here's that drop over here. But looks like Toki is ready for it. And these Reavers are going to get taken out. Here's that drop. And a lot of Hydras here. I don't think he's going to get that drop off. So Rabbit is basically going to be maxed out. And probably going to start building those other 8 hatcheries really, really soon. Hydra going to start building up his base. He's got 3-3-3. Let's see what the upgrades are for Rabbit. He's got 2-2, and he's getting his other 3 other 3 upgrades. So, and these Guardians are going to clean out over here. And I'm guessing we're just going to see a ton of Sunkens and Spore Colonies from Rabbit. Here's your Mutas. And trying to push in a little bit closer to this guy's going to get some shots off. Here's a Guardian right here. And Hydra. See if he's got a drop coming anywhere. Right here, but no Corsairs. You should be using Corsairs, I think. Here comes that drop, and gonna start dropping, and gonna get sniped out. That's why you always want to have lurkers back here, because they absolutely kill it for drops. Now we'll probably see a Defiler Mound come from Rabbit, and he can maybe start pushing out in the middle. So it's about 17 minutes in the game. And Hydra going to keep going for those drops. But I think that Rabbit is first going to get more hatcheries and make sure that he's got his whole base really defended nicely before he starts moving out. Let's see if he's got 2-1 upgrades. And doing pretty good with his gas as well. Guardians are moving out. These Corsairs are going to take out these Guardians, though. Got a couple Dragoons. And yeah, just going to keep trying to push up the front. I don't see a drop anywhere. Using these Guardians over here pretty nicely. Here's a drop right here. And building a Nexus over here. Maybe to build some probes. Corsair's going to try to take out that Overlord. Get rid of that vision. Rabbit's going to continue to build Sunkens. And let's see what it looks like for Hydra. He's slowly working his way in. Here's a drop. And he's got 4 Templars in here. But with all of these Hydras and Sunkens, unable to really do anything. I think Hydra needs to get some Arbiters. He's usually pretty good at getting that and switching into that. Use that Stasis on Guardians. And the Cloak also helps a little bit. Here's your Observer. Here's another drop from Hydra. He's got some Dragoons on the side. And that 3-3 should be close. It's already done for Rabbit. So now Rabbit's just going to continue to kind of buy himself more time. And here's that drop coming right down the middle. And 1 Templar in here. Gonna drop and not gonna get that storm off. All the drones were basically moved there, so I don't think he really would have got many kills there. He's slowly working his way in here though, getting a little bit further in. Gonna use these Templars right here on the Guardians. Bringing these Guardians over. Probably gonna start getting these upgrades, yeah. And one thing Hydra's good at is using Templars. And see if maybe Hydra builds an expo somewhere of maybe scouts. Scouts are always good. You can an expo of Stargates and then build a ton of scouts. A ton of scouts and then maybe go for the main. It's always a good option. Here's another drop. Or just a big time Reaver drop down here. Take out a lot. or a recall. Usually you see Hydra transition into something a little bit faster, but he's kind of slow playing this one, kind of feeling this one out. And look at Rabbit really building up all of his sunkens really quickly. Does not want to lose. And this is going to sneak down here, but I think Rabbit is going to see it. I think he did see that drop. Let's see if he's moving. Yeah, he's already moving the Hydras. Just bringing a queen over. Probably going to send this queen all the way out, sending an Overlord out to kind of get that vision. And there it is. So we'll see if he uses the green stuff. Not going to use the green stuff. Here's the drop. And is he going to get a storm off? He's going to get a storm off, but already moving the drones. He got maybe 8 or 9 kills. And now let's get back to that vision. Here's some Guardians getting made. And probably a couple of robotics are going to get made in the middle. Hydra can get rid of another 12 probes if he wants to. He's got 15k in the bank. He's got a lot of gas as well. See if he starts making some expo though. And yeah, Rabbit's just going to keep buying himself time, making sure he's got all his gas, and gonna try to keep that vision out here. And this Corsair is gonna go down. So here's another drop. Some gateways coming in the middle. And 3-2 upgrades. Let's see where that drop is right here. They should probably just put 4 zealots in there. I think that'd be better for his drops, instead of just 2 dragoons. And I'm gonna split up the guardians here. Make it so it's, you gotta storm each guardian. And that drop should be coming right down the middle. That guardian's gonna go down. Looks like this probe's gonna do something. And here's that drop right here. So gonna bring this right over the front. And it's gonna get sniped out. Nice job there by Rabbit, sniping out that shuttle with his Hydras. And now that Rabbit doesn't need these 2 chambers, he killed them both. And I think he's going to start, yeah, building up his base. He's got 4 macro hatcheries right here. Probably going to build 1 or 2 over here. And get a defiler mount as well. Going to continue to build these sunkens up here. And this is how you got to play if you want to, if you're really trying to win it. But I do think that Hydra should have an expo of 12 Stargates already, and going right into scouts and getting upgrades on his air. So a couple Reavers are going to spawn. Going to build some more cannons in the middle. And using these Dragoons on the side. Gonna try to clean out some of these Overlords. Reavers are pushing. Some more Sunkens are getting made in the middle. And gonna split up those Guardians nicely. And yeah, Rabbit's got 8,500 gas. So that is huge. So he can just start making some, probably get an Ultraless Cavern as well. Starting to build these spore colonies on the side. This drop might sneak in right here, so it's a good spot for the drop. Two Templars in there. 1 Templar in there. And not going to see it, and going to drop, and looks like he's going to get everything. So going to get all of the drones. Really nice job there by Hydra. Seeing that opening and going for it. Let's see what's going on up here. These hatcheries did finish, and gonna have to make, he's got 30 drones on the way. Gonna have to make about 60 drones. That's gonna be about 45 seconds or so. Another 12 on the way. And gonna use these Guardians to take out these Dragoons over here. See another drop getting queued up from Hydra. Can get rid of another 12. He's got 23k in the bank. I don't know if he's just trying to save up a lot of money so he can really just get rid of all of his probes and go for a massive, massive attack. And just keep buying himself time by going for these drops. It's always an option. Trying to build more cannons. That drop is going to get spotted out. Moving the... See if he moves those Hydras over here. Going to continue to build those spore colonies. He's got a lot of Hydras right here. These Reavers are slowly working in here. Got the Templars up here. Going to probably get a storm off. Here's that drop. And see if this gets through. Going to start dropping. And I think he needs to drop the Templar out here first. Drop the Dragoons and the Templars and then just storm. Instead of waiting all the way in and then dropping those Templars. Because then he could storm the Hydras if he wants to. And then also storm the main. So get some Hydra kills. Get a storm on the main. So a 12k gas for Rabbit. So that's looking really, really good. He's just going to continue to build up. He's got 4k in the bank. Needs to just make sure his minerals are okay. Maybe build a couple more macro hatcheries. Get that Defiler mound. Building some more spore colonies over here. Really completing his base. And he's got a lot of vision. So he has a lot of vision. He's going to see this middle right here. And no arbiters for Hydra yet. So I am a little surprised that he hasn't gotten any arbiters. Some more cannons in the middle. Looks like we got a drop right here. Getting rid of another 12 probes. And these Sunkens are just... There's just a lot of them here. Here's that drop right here. And I'm going to try to maybe bring this drop over the front. We'll see. But look at... It's almost impossible to drop this. Some Dragoons coming on the side. Storm coming down. Storm coming down. And here comes a big attack from Hydra. But all these Overlords are going to be able to spot out this drop. And we'll see if he uses that Queen. Some Mutas. And now Rabbit is basically maxed out. Templar right here going to storm. Here's that drop. And these Spore Colonies do some damage. So this is going to go down pretty quickly. Going to drop and... Yeah, it's almost impossible to drop that. And now Rabbit has really had a long time. So he's going to start attacking the front, building probably a ton of Devours and Guardians, I think. That's what his choice is probably going to be. Splitting up his Guardians pretty nicely. Has all of his upgrades. 2 Stargates right here for Hydra. There's your Arbiter Tribunal, so we'll probably see some Arbs on the way. Continuing to try to bust through the front, but I'm guessing some more Sunkens are going to come down for Rabbit. Look at Rabbit's APM at 140. Really slowing down. Splitting these guys up. I think he's just waiting and waiting and waiting, and then making sure his gas is really high. And I'm surprised he hasn't built more hatcheries over here. But he just wants to get his economy really, really high before he goes for a huge attack. But I'm guessing we're going to see an attack somewhat soon. He's just playing extremely, extremely defensive. $1,000. I think it's 1,100 is on the line. Going to get 5 more creep colonies right here. Make those into Sunkens. Might even make one into a spore, just in case there is an observer. And no arbs just yet. Gonna get rid of some of these overlords over here. You. Suck it. So here's that Reaver. Here's a drop right here. And there's just no way that's gonna get it. Oh, it is gonna get a storm off. So able to get that storm off. Down to 32 drones. But gonna just start making... He's got 32 drones on the way. And that's just basically one click and he'll be back. So he can probably get that back sooner than the next drop comes. But there is a drop over here But 5, 7 spores. So we'll see if you can get this drop right here. That'll be a good one. Maybe use this shuttle as well, because it looks like Rabbit's just leaving his units here. Not really worried. See if maybe a Corsair, big time attack coming from Hydra, can get rid of another 12. Here's that drop. And gonna start dropping, and Templar not gonna get the storm off. Already moving the drones pretty nicely. We'll see if one of these goes a little bit too far into a Reaver, but not gonna happen. And now Rabbit's got 87 drones, so he's back in business. And this Dragoon might kill a Spore County over here. Good job, dude. Here's your Defiler, double Defiler mound, and Probadobe. And yeah, just gonna continue to turtle up. 17,000 gas. That's crazy. That is plenty gas. See if these are ARBs. 3 ARBs on the way. And we'll see if Hydra gets rid of another 12 Probadubs. Building 6 more drones. Probably just going to continue to make more Sunkens up here. And really, this game hasn't really gone anywhere. It's really been the same. I think Hydra should start just building a bunch more Stargates and just have that as an option really quickly. He could switch into, if he wants to go scouts, and then he could switch into having all of his gateways here and switch into a mass and go back and forth. Use the scouts, take out a bunch of overlords, go for a mass, maybe even take out the main or try to. Here's a Nidus Canal, and we got a little expo right here from Rabbit. So I don't know how that drone got up there. You guys, it must have been this overlord. Somehow this overlord got out and took a drone. Here's a drop. See if this drop doesn't look like it's gonna get through. Yeah, just no way it's gonna get a storm off. And he's already moving the drones. So now it looks like Rabbit's ready to start making some moves here. See if he's got a Defiler anywhere. He is getting Consume upgraded. I just got 16 Dragoons and 7 Templars on the way. Trying to bust through the front, but there's just too many Sunkens. Guardians and Sunkens are really huge. And that's why he needs to get a couple scouts. I keep saying it, but I am a little disappointed in how Hydra's playing this one. Usually he's a lot better at choosing his strategy, switching up his strategy. He's been basically doing the same strategy all game, and it hasn't really been working. Because Rabbit's got 5k and he's got 20k in the bank. Here's that Nidus Canal. We'll see if maybe an Expo attack comes on Hydra and just comes right down the back. So nice little move here by Rabbit. I think that's a smart move. Got some mutas. Maybe he's just going to put these mutas in here and then make a ton of Guardians and try to go for Guardians back here. Looks like he's got Guardians right here. So here's a Probadobe. Yeah, so we'll see if that gets spotted out by Hydra. But not making any progress really up here. And now 7k. I hear units going in there, sending all of his Hydras in there, and he's going to go for the flank attack on this. So I like this move from Rabbit. And now Hydra. Let's see what Hydra's seeing right now. He's going to see a bunch of Hydralisks attacking. And he's building 2 more Stargates over here, but we'll see if this drop gets through. Looks like it is going to get through. Might be able to get this drop off. There's not that many Hydras, but there's a storm on the right side. Not going to go after the mineral patch. So not really going to get that many kills. And this is all going to go down of Hydras. And now Rabbit is in business. Really nice move right there. Might just go for the attack. And going to keep sending out these Guardians. He's got all the gas in the world. He should probably get an Ultralisk Den Cavern. Guardians are doing work up here. Nicely spread. And just going to continue to send the Hydras through here. Looks like he's going to build an Expo. And yeah, this is not looking good for Hydra. Gonna probably just keep sending these units in and keep that flank attack. And now this whole middle is basically taken by Rabbit. So now Rabbit can start sending units and getting that surround on Hydra. Start making Hydra smaller and smaller. Needs to bring some overlords up here. And yeah, so he's just gonna send these guys down here. Here's your attack. Needs to get some overlords up here, but he's taking this over, taking out this on the side. See if another drop is getting made from Hydra. And gonna storm these guys, take out all these guys. And making some sunkens. He's got probably 3 more drones. Overlords over here, so he's making some overlords over there. Hydra's probably gonna get a storm off right here. Here's some overlords as well. And gonna take out all of these dragoons. And yeah, I think this is just going towards Rabbit right now. He's got a bunch of lurkers out here. I haven't seen a defiler, so we'll see if he gets a defiler or 2. Burrows up these guys. I don't see an observer for Hydra. There's a storm right there. A couple storms. Going to be able to take out some of these lurkers. Another storm coming down. That guy might go down. Almost. Going to go all the way down to 2. Here's a drop. We'll see if this drop sees this expo. But is this a drop from... No, just a bunch of overlords it looks like from Rabbit. And that drop is going to see that creep colony over there. That creep turf. Here's a drop from Hydra. A lot of overlords. And going to get nicely picked off beautifully by Rabbit. But this one's got the Templars in there. Is this guy going to get a storm off? He is going to get a storm off, but Rabbit moved beautifully. Not going to lose any of his drones, really. And I don't think this is a drop. And if he wanted to make this a drop, come from over there, he could have sent all these guys in the Nidus Canal. That would have been a little bit faster. Here's your Stargates. Looks like a few more might get made from Hydra. Guardian's going to split these guys up, get that surround sound. Here's your DTs from Hydra. And Guardians are going to be all over the place. Here's a recall from Hydra. And he does have the queens, so we'll see if Rabbit spots this out. Going to see this right here. And bringing some Hydras over here. Let's see. I don't see a queen. Not using that queen, so this recall might get in here. He's got the queen right here. So that's going to be failed attempt, and that's going to go down. So no chance right there for that recall. Got these guys split up. And now Rabbit with 7K and 18K. He's got this. He's got a ton of Guardians up front. Taking out that Observer. And I don't think Hydra can see any of these lurkers up here. Here's his Observer. And here comes a bunch of Guardians. So going to take out all of these Reavers. He's got the Guardians on the side. Really doing a nice job with the surround. There's a Overlord over here, so should be able to take out these DTs. Nice storm on those Guardians. Trying to split them up. And let's get back to the vision. More Guardians coming in here. And getting that surround all over and just slowly taking out units that spawn on Hydra. Making Hydra have to use as many storms as he can. And some more Hydras coming in. Got a couple Mutas right here. The gas is just on point for Rabbit. He's got some more Guardians getting made over here. These guys are slowly going to take out Dragoons that spawn. Or get some shots off. Look at that guy. He's basically almost dead. Going to start attacking inside here. Going to get some more shots off. And here's your scouts. Finally going to get some scouts here and some Corsairs. Going to take out all of this. Might have to cancel some of these guys. They are going to spawn, and these guys are all going to go down pretty quickly. Here's your Corsairs. And here's a few canceled Mutas. Gonna have to get some Scourges. Gonna send a bunch of Zerglings. I have not seen a Defiler for Rabbit. So I really don't know who's gonna win this one. Rabbit's pumping out of 12, 13 hatcheries here. It's got this little expo one. Here comes a big attack from Hydra. Now that he finally got some Corsairs and Scouts, he might be able to just start mass producing. He's gonna take out this expo over here. We'll see if a bunch of units get sent through here. Or it's gonna be a big time counterattack with the Defiler. We'll see if that's what he goes for. There's an Overlord. Needs to take out that Nidus Canal. And it's gonna die over here. And it's gone. Nice storms right here. And a lot of lurkers. So I'm gonna probably put that swarm up right now. And put up another swarm. Using the red stuff on the Reavers. And gonna try to take out a lot of these Overlords. We'll see if that drops the max amount of supply for Rabbit. A lot of Guardians over here. And these Reavers are gonna get smoked. And sending some of these Hydras over. Might want to just get rid of some of these Lurkers. Gonna make even more. And looks like a drop's getting made from Rabbit. But gonna make even more. I forgot what I was saying. Here's a drop. Let's see if there's a Defiler in here. Lurkers. If you can just drop right here, then the production of Hydra is going to be non-existent. Another drop coming from Hydra. And I don't see any Templars over here, so this is going to be bad for Hydra, I think. A lot of his Templars are over here. He's got a lot of Guardians getting used right here. And this drop can actually just sneak in the corner. He's got 3 Templars in here. And just going to start dropping and kind of go for a flank. Here's your Defiler. And going to swarm. And this is going to go down extremely, extremely fast. Might even just take out these pylons. He is going to take out these pylons. And these are all going to get unpowered and unable to be used. So there goes the mass from Hydra. And he's pulling back his Templars, and these Guardians are going to keep doing some work with the Hydras. And he's got the Overlords in here for observers. Great move there by Rabbit. And just going to send in the Zerglings up the front because everything's over here. Keep using these Guardians. Here comes the Zerglings. And I'm guessing there's some more Guardians. There's some Guardians over here you can use. And Hydra's supply is at 145. Moving these Lurkers a little bit closer. Hydras are coming in here. And some more Mutas. See if he uses these Guardians. These Guardians are just chilling over there. And some more Guardians getting made over here as well. And a ton of Mutas. So, see if he makes these into Guardians. But Hydra's going to be okay and basically going to be maxed out now. Going to start building up his base. We'll see if another drop comes from Rabbit. And all Scouts right here. This is what he needed to make earlier. And look at all these Guardians. These Guardians, some Devourers here. But the Scouts should be able to take that out. There's another drop coming from Rabbit. Probably going to do the exact same thing. Maybe even just drop right here. Using these Guardians. Here's your Devourers. And these Scouts should be finishing up. Yeah, just about now. He's got 6 of them. And here's that drop. The Guardians are getting used. These Scouts are probably going to fly on over. If he's got all of his upgrades, he does have all his upgrades. It's a good thing. Some Hydras coming up the front. But you got the flank attack. And it's going to take out all these Scouts and Corsairs. And taking out that Corsair with the Devourer is going to start using these Guardians. He's got these Guardians over here. Storms coming down. And gonna just keep coming up the front. And taking over Hydra's base. Hydra's getting low on his money as well. And taking out all of these gateways. So only gonna be pumping out of less than 12. Does have these gateways here, but Guardians with the Devourers. And just gonna keep pumping, keep sending, keep pumping, keep sending. And let's see if these are scouts. Yeah, all scouts right here, but it's just a little bit too late for scouts. You should have made a bunch of scouts earlier to really take out, maybe get 15 scouts to 18 scouts. Nice little storm, but this is not looking good for Hydra here. Some Reavers are going to spawn. We saw one attempt, and there's the GG. We saw one recall attempt, and yeah, Hydra's one of my favorite players, but to be honest, that was not his best effort from a PvZ standpoint. I don't like, he didn't switch it up, and usually he plays PvZ a lot better. So that is part 2. The score is going to be 2-1. Rabbit is up, and I will cast the next one tomorrow. So I will talk to you guys later. Peace.